Welcome to Gaba Speaks, your first English lesson. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gaba Speaks. My name is Gaba, and I am very happy to have you here today. If you have always wanted to learn English, but you felt that it was too difficult, too confusing, or simply did not know where to start, you are in the right place. This channel was created especially for you. My goal is simple: to help you learn English step by step, in a clear, easy, and practical way. Here at Gaba Speaks, we will learn vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, and most importantly, how to speak English with confidence. You do not need to be perfect. You only need consistency. A few minutes every day can completely change your English level over time. So if you want to improve your English, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, join this learning journey with me. Now, let's begin with our first lesson. Today we will learn how to greet people, how to introduce ourselves, how to say our age, and how to say where we are from. These are some of the most important expressions in English because they help us start conversations and make new friends. So let's begin. Part 1. Greetings. The first thing we usually do when meeting someone is say hello. In English, the most common greeting is hello. Repeat after me. Hello. Excellent. Another common greeting is hi. Repeat. Hi. Very good. Hi is more informal and very common in everyday conversations. Another greeting is good morning. Repeat. Good morning. Excellent. Good morning is used before noon. Now repeat again. Good morning. Very nice. Next, good afternoon. Repeat. Good afternoon. Excellent. And finally, good evening. Repeat. Good evening. Great job. Now let's practice together. Part 2. Now let's learn how to introduce ourselves. This is one of the most important skills in English. The most common sentence is, my name is. Repeat. My name is. Very good. For example, my name is Gaba. Repeat. My name is Gaba. Excellent. Another way to introduce yourself is, I am. Repeat. I am. Very good. Example, I am Gaba. Repeat. I am Gaba. Excellent. Now let's practice both forms. My name is Gaba. I am Gaba. Very good. Now imagine your own name and repeat. My name is. Excellent. Now, I am. Great job. Hashtag why is learning English so important? Before we begin today, I want to speak directly to you. If you are a foreigner learning English, I want you to know something very important. You can do this. Yes, you. Maybe English feels difficult right now. Maybe you feel shy. Maybe you are afraid of making mistakes. But every person who speaks English well today started exactly where you are now. With one word. With one sentence. With one small step. Imagine arriving in a new country. People speak English around you. At first, you may not understand everything, but little by little, you begin to recognize words. You begin to understand greetings. You begin to answer simple questions. And suddenly, you feel stronger, more confident, more independent. That is the power of learning English. English can help you travel. It can help you work. It can help you study. It can help you meet new people. And it can open doors you never thought possible. So do not be afraid to start. Do not wait until your English is perfect. Start now. Learn one phrase. Practice one sentence. Repeat one word at a time. Because small progress every day becomes big success over time. Here at Gaba Speaks, I want to help you learn in a simple way, a friendly way, a clear way, and a motivating way. So if you are a foreigner learning English, stay with me. Keep practicing and believe in yourself. You are not late. You are not behind. You are learning, and that is something to be proud of. Welcome to Gaba Speaks. Let's learn together. Part 3. How to start thinking in English. Train your brain to learn English naturally. Today, I don't want to teach you more grammar. I don't want you to memorize long vocabulary lists. Instead, I want to teach you something that can completely change the way you learn English. Many people believe that learning English means translating every single word from English into Spanish, but that is one of the biggest mistakes a beginner can make. Imagine for a moment that every time you hear the word apple, your brain immediately thinks manzana. Then you hear another word, house, and again, your brain translates it into Spanish. This process takes time. It makes you think more slowly, and it makes speaking English much more difficult. Native speakers don't translate. They connect words with ideas, with images, with real situations. That is exactly what we are going to practice on this channel. Instead of translating, we are going to understand English directly. For example, when you hear the word dog, don't think perro. Instead, imagine a dog. Imagine its face. Imagine it running. Imagine it barking. Create a picture in your mind. Now, listen again. Dog, dog, dog. Notice something? Your brain is beginning to connect the English word with the image, not with the Spanish translation. That is how children learn their first language. And that is one of the fastest ways to become more fluent in English. Let's try another example. The word is water. Don't think agua. Instead, imagine a glass of cold water. Imagine yourself drinking it. Imagine the sound of the water. Water, water, water. Excellent. Now let's continue. Book. Picture a book. Maybe your favorite book. Maybe the book you're reading right now. Book, book. Excellent. This exercise may seem simple, but if you practice it every day, you're bra. Part 4. How to understand English faster. Tips that will help you learn English every day. Now, before we finish today's lesson, I want to share something with you. Something that I wish someone had told me when I first started learning English. Many people think that the secret to learning English is studying for 5 or even 6 hours every day. But that is not true. The real secret is consistency. Learning English is very similar to going to the gym. If you exercise for just one day, you will not see many results. But if you exercise a little every day, week after week, month after month, your body begins to change. Learning English works exactly the same way. You do not need to study for many hours every day. Instead, study a little every single day. Even 10 minutes can make a huge difference if you stay consistent. Remember, small actions repeated every day create big results. Now, here is my first tip. Listen to English. Even if you don't understand everything, many beginners believe that they should only listen when they already know a lot of English. But actually, the opposite is true. The more you listen, the easier English becomes. Your brain slowly becomes familiar with the sounds, with the rhythm, with the pronunciation, and little by little, everything starts making more sense. At the beginning, you may only understand one word. Tomorrow, maybe 2. Next week, maybe 5. That is progress. Never underestimate small progress. Now, here is another important tip. Do not be afraid to repeat words. Children learn by repetition. Professional athletes improve by repeating the same movements. Musicians become better by practicing the same songs again and again. Learning English is no different. Every time you repeat a word, you strengthen your memory. Every time you hear, outro Gabba speaks. Well done. You have completed today's lesson. I hope you learned something new. And most importantly, I hope you feel more confident with your English. Remember, learning a language is a journey. Every new word you learn, every sentence you practice, and every lesson you finish brings you one step closer to your goal. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and never stop learning. I can't wait to see you in our next lesson. Until then, take care, keep smiling, and keep speaking English. See you next time. Goodbye. YRC. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarme en la clase de hoy. Espero de corazón que esta lección te haya sido útil. Y que hayas aprendido algo nuevo para seguir avanzando en tu camino para aprender inglés. Recuerda que aprender un idioma no sucede de la noche a la mañana, pero con práctica, constancia, y paciencia, los resultados llegan. Si este video te ayudó, te invito a suscribirte al canal y activar la campanita de notifications para que no te pierdas ninguna de las próximas clases. También, no olvides dejar tu like. Parece un gesto muy pequeño, pero créeme, me ayuda muchísimo a seguir creando contenido gratuito y de calidad para todos ustedes. Y si conoces a un amigo, un familiar, o cualquier persona que también quiera aprender inglés, comparte este video con ella. Juntos, podemos ayudar a más personas a aprender este hermoso idioma. Déjame también en los comentarios qué tema te gustaría aprender en la próxima clase. Leer sus sugerencias y preparar nuevos videos pensando en ustedes. Gracias por formar parte de esta comunidad. Gracias por confiar en Gaba Speaks. Nos vemos en la próxima clase. Cuídense mucho. Y nunca dejen de aprender. Bye everyone. And see you in the next lesson.